Hey, Sean here, Fat Moose Comics. Let me tell you what's been going on today. It's been a day. Um, okay, when Scott took over the store in 2014, one of the cool things he did is he brought in a point of sale system that was available through Diamond Comics. At that point, that was our only distributor. Um, but it's a cash register, credit card. Well, no, that's a separate thing. Cash register, receipt generator, monitor, keyboard, the whole thing, cash drawer. And it was called Comic Suite System. It was pricey, but it was good. You could use the register and keep track of all your sales. You can keep track of your box holders, have all their information, phone numbers, addresses, credit card numbers, purchase histories. Until the scanner broke, you could scan in the books super quick, super easy, barely an inconvenience, beep, beep, beep. It kept track of everything. Quarterly taxes, we could calculate everything through that. The computer did all the work. And I am blanking. That's how tired I am today. Sorry. Anyway, it was wonderful. It took some getting used to, but we learned it. I still think to this day we probably only tapped into maybe 20% of what this thing does. Oh, we also use it to order books. I don't use it for that anymore because it got a little wonky. I just go right to the Diamond site for that. So 2014 had it. So now it's coming up on 10 years and it's, slowing down. But the computer's so old it won't update. It still updates new titles. If they add a new title, the good thing is it even stocks the DC books, just even though you can't get DC through Lunar, they show up in the database. Adding books to customers list, super easy. Deleting books if they don't want them anymore, barely an inconvenience. It was a whole thing. So as the years went on, the computer got older and it would no longer update. And it was fine. It still works, It took a little longer to boot up. Sometimes it would freeze up. I would joke with customers when I would have problems like, this thing's so damn old, I'd probably be better off just trying to use a ColecoVision. I'm funny. I'm a funny guy. But I'm also full of soda. Okay, so anyhow, Sunday, I was here towards the end of the day, and I heard a big pop outside, a big bang, like when a transformer explodes. So I ran out onto the fire escape to see what was going on. Nothing. And nothing happened here. The lights didn't even flicker. All that happened was the computer rebooted. So I was like, all right, minor power fluctuation, something. After work, I went to get a slice next door, and they had half power. Their slicer wasn't working. Half their lights were off. And I said, well, hey, for once I dodged a bullet. I'm fine. Went home, had Monday off, came in today, and first thing I noticed was the LED lights by the TV were blinking. I turn them off every night. But I know when the power browns out or blacks out, they turn themselves on for some reason, and they flash. Whereas I usually have them set to like a nice slow fade because it's chill. But they're flashing. And I was like, oh, we must have had a blackout or a brownout or a plaid out, whatever it was. Then I go in the back room, and I look at the microwave, and the clock is set to 0. I was like, yeah, we definitely had a power issue. So whatever, everything's fine. All the lights are on. Turn on the computer, walk away to get a bottle of water. Computer takes a minute or two to boot up. I come back, and I hear a noise, and I didn't know what it was. It's the computer. The fan inside was like zinging around like I've never heard it like that. And so I looked at the monitor. The monitor said no video input, check signal, whatever. So I unplug it, shut it down. I'm going to do a hard reset, give it a minute, turn it back on. Same thing. I'm like, all right, this thing's going to catch on fire. So what I ended up doing is Justin came in to cover me to wait for the new books to show up, which they did in a timely fashion, thank God. And I took it to a place in Denville. The guy comes highly recommended. And he said, all right, let me take a look at it. That was at about 12 o'clock or so. And then I know he's only there till 5:30, so about 5, I got nervous. And I called him, and I asked what was going on. And he said he ordered a power supply, because that may be it. And it's coming tomorrow, so that might be a very simple fix, hopefully. If not, he said he can take all the information out of the computer and put it into a new system, which I almost forgot because tired. Like a year or two ago, I called Diamond. I said, look, this computer is getting slow. I want your biggest, shiniest, fastest new hooky dook you got. And they said, we don't have any. microchip shortages and shipping issues and all that stuff that's going on in the world. So I said, well, can you send me a list of specs I need to run your proprietary software? And they said, yeah. I said, great. I said, also, if I buy a new computer, can I transfer all of your stuff into that so I don't lose all these years of information? And they said, probably. I said, probably. Probably is not the answer I was looking for. So I never did it. And every morning I turn on the computer and think, is this the day that the computer shits the bed? And well, that day was today. So the guy's going to call me tomorrow. In the meantime, we're operating at a deficiency here. The credit card machine still works. That's fine. Problem is keeping track of all the sales. So I'm handwriting every sale, which is going to be fun on a Wednesday, the busiest day of the week. Handwriting the sale, and then you got to factor in the tax. And the Jersey tax is 6.625, which is, just make it 6 or make it 7. Come on, man. What's this? So I'm going to sit there and write down the total and then write down the tax and add it up. And at the end of the day, put it all together. And then when the computer is hopefully fixed, hopefully very soon, I will then go back and backlog in all of those sales and everything else so it doesn't screw up all my financial shit. It's going to be a hassle. But hopefully, I think his name is Sam over at Telstar in Denville. Oh, God, I hope he can get this thing fixed quickly and cheaply. Tomorrow's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. And what day isn't, really? But so that's what's going on with the computer. So be patient tomorrow. If it takes us a little longer to ring you up than usual, it's because we actually have to do math now instead of just letting the computer do all the work. And moving forward, I don't know. Even if Sam fixes the computer, it's still... I'm going to ask him his advice. And if he says, get something brand new and I can take care of it, set it up for you, I will do that. We've talked about maybe just getting a laptop. This way it's mobile, or switching to Square for credit card stuff. So if we ever actually end up getting a table at a con, we could bring that with us. I don't know. I really need to step it up technology-wise. I'm just old and very unwilling to learn new things. But that's it. In other news, one tiny bit of joy. They got me a ghosty. I was at Pandora's Box, and they had this in the package, but you can't play with it in the package, so I bought it. Nice guys, great store, big store, tons of stuff. Be very careful if you go in there. They will take your monies. So yeah, computer's busted, which means no register, which means Justin and I have to use our brains for a change, and we're not fans of that. And that's it. Credit cards are fine. Whatever. Hopefully the guy will call me tomorrow and say, boom, it's done, come get it. And that's that. So that's it. Hope you're all well. I'm going to go play with my Ghost Rider. Go, go, Ghost Rider. Woo. Fun for minutes.